Time for Lex's World, guys. Today I'm going to talk about an old stoner's tale, that the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. This took a surprising amount of research to figure out because so many sources claim different things. Let's try to look at all the versions of this myth. The answer will probably surprise you no matter what you thought before this video. First, the wildest version is the actual Declaration of Independence, meaning the engrossed copy at the National Archives made of hemp. No, it isn't. That's a myth. It's actually made from a special kind of paper known as parchment, made of animal skin. This was a common way of making paper for official documents in the 1700s. The next version of this myth are the official copies of the Declaration made of hemp. There's a little over 25 official copies that are known to exist, and once again, those are all made of parchment. None of them are made from hemp. Now let's get to the version of the myth that gets interesting. Were any of the known rough drafts written by Thomas Jefferson made from hemp? This is the cool part. There's a couple of well-preserved rough drafts that are kept at the Library of Congress. This is what one of them looks like. As of 2009, the library has never actually checked what material the paper is made from and has no plans to do so. So in other words, we don't know for sure, but the odds are that the drafts are in fact made from hemp. How can we make that assertion? Well, first off, we know that they aren't made from parchment, and in 1776 in the United States, that really narrows down what they may have been made from. That's a good start. We also know that Thomas Jefferson grew hemp, smoked hemp, and thought highly of hemp in general. Remember, it was legal back then. So it's very likely that he had hemp paper around the house. Equally important, Benjamin Franklin, who edited Jefferson's rough drafts, owned a hemp paper mill, so one can assume that all the paper at his house was hemp paper. It's also highly likely that any friends of his would buy paper from him and his mill. Between all those trivia bits, one can make a relatively safe circumstantial conclusion that some of the rough drafts of the Declaration, if not all of them, were written on hemp. At least, that's what we can say until we find out for sure. Well, that's the show, guys. Be sure to hit the subscribe button up top to catch us next time, and the like button below if you learned something new. We'll see you next time on Lex's World.